I'm gonna do a little maintenance on myself. I'm gonna be waxing my own eyebrows, and you're gonna watch that because they're super bad right now. Like, I don't know if you can see it. I've been letting them grow for just literally like a week. My hairs grow kind of fast and they're looking pretty bad now. I wanted to let them grow out even more just so whenever I wax them they can turn out better. But I just can't see myself like this anymore. I feel like I look dirty, like they have to go. So I'm gonna be mapping them myself and waxing them myself. So I've been doing my own eyebrows the last couple of times. I did used to go get them done, but I haven't really found someone that I really like how they do my eyebrows. I've been to different places. I used to go to this one person who threaded my eyebrows. So first of all, I used to wax them. That's how I started waxing them. I would just like keep up with them myself, just plucking them, making sure that they stayed like good and everything. I did have a boxy eyebrow face in high school, which is super embarrassing. I don't know if I should put photos because it was bad. It was eyebrow blindness for sure. And then I started threading them afterwards. I used to go to this girl. She would thread my eyebrows and she did a good job. But there was this one time that I went, she asked me like what I wanted and I was like, just a little cleanup, like nothing else, just a little cleanup. She started threading my eyebrows and everything. She gave me the mirror and I looked at myself and I wanted to cry. She threaded them super thin. My eyebrows have always been kind of thick. They looked like little thin lines. I didn't like them. Yeah, so then I stopped going to that person. I just started letting them grow out and I would just do a little plucking here and there. And then I went with my sister to this other person to do my eyebrows, but she's really far away from where I live, so it's just not convenient at all. I tried this other person and I kind of liked how she did them. So my sister and I were talking and we decided to just buy a waxing kit. Here it is. So we bought this one. We used to share it, but now she got her own, so I kept this one. And I've also been waxing myself, like my armpits and everything. So one day I was like, you know what? Is it really that hard to wax your own eyebrows? I watched some videos on how to map your eyebrow with like the thread and everything. I don't have the thread that already has like the color thing. I actually just use a black eyeshadow with like a thread and just color the thread, and I just do it myself. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of times and they've turned out kind of good. So yeah, you're gonna watch me do that right now and let's get to it. I'm probably gonna have to change the angle of the camera because the mirror is in front of me and it's kind of far, and I need to have the mirror like right on my face to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. But yeah, let me show you guys the eyebrows. So this is how they're looking. I don't know if you can see them. So there's like a bunch growing here already and then right there. Ignore the rest of my face. I'm also going to be dermaplaning my face right now. Well, after I'm done doing my brows, I'm going to dermaplane and just do like a little deep cleaning because I'm feeling kind of gross. I had to change angles, but I'm gonna start now and I'm gonna do a line in the middle. So this is probably what you're gonna be seeing because like I said, the mirror's right here. Okay, so first the line in the middle. Honestly, just buy the freaking thread already. This is just too much. I'm just being a little cheapies right now. So okay. And I also have this on. These are freaking like, this is a bookmark and this is the thing where my books, the little sticky notes for my books come in. But it has like a little ruler, so sometimes I literally just use these and see and make sure that each side is like even. Okay. Okay, this is how it's looking right now. So I did the line in the middle and then 2 parallel lines on each side of that middle line, and it's looking a little crazy right now, but let's just keep going. It does get a little messy, especially I don't know how the other thread works, the one that actually already comes like colored and everything, but whenever I do mine it does get a little messy. The next part is the kind of like the tricky part. It's to do the arc where you like connect it from here and here. I always kind of struggle with this because my eyebrows are not the same on both sides, so like you can pretty much see the arc right here where it starts, but then this one's a little bit more flat. So this is where something like a ruler type of thing comes in handy, and it's kind of helpful because it just lets me know if it's kind of even on both sides. So I'm gonna do that. I'll probably do that off camera, not gonna lie, because like I said, I do struggle doing that part. Okay, so I got the lines. I did struggle a little bit, but I'm doing the best I can. I don't know if they're perfect. They're not gonna be perfect actually. Now it's the ends of the eyebrow, so you just connect from here to there. Let me try that out and see. It's supposed to be like the outer corner. Okay. I just made it worse. Okay, let me redo that. Second try. Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna measure like the distance between that line and this line so I can see if I can do the same on this side. Okay, so now that I have that done, I have to draw a horizontal line at the bottom of the brow. I feel like this is whenever you decide how thick you want your eyebrow to be, because like my hair's already growing back like down here, so I can literally say, well, the bottom of my brow is right there, and draw a line like across. Or if I want to make them thinner, I could draw the line a little bit more up. So I do want to make them a little thick, or maybe just the way they are already, I think. Let's see. Okay, I have it here. And I'm just gonna move the thread. Okay. And that's what we have. The next step is to draw a horizontal line connecting the arc from the top. The next step is to draw a horizontal line in the middle. So it's honestly supposed to look like 4 perfect squares. This is where this comes in handy, this little brush. I literally just like measure it up and see. I'm just gonna make the line darker. And this is also gonna connect to these lines right here, to the arc. Okay, now this is the fun part. This is where you just connect everything. You literally go from here to here to here to there to there. So this is the fun part. I already connected a few. Let me finish connecting the other ones. It's looking a little crazy right now. I finished mapping the brows. This is how crazy it's looking. Now I just get a little Q-tip with makeup remover, and I literally just erase all the lines that I don't need to make it easier for me to wax. This is how it's looking. Obviously it looks weird and not perfect, but this is what I'm gonna be working with, and now I'm just gonna wax. For this part I do need like a magnifying mirror, so I'm gonna be using this mirror that I have because I do really want to like get a good wax. This part's probably gonna be a little difficult to record, or maybe not, I don't know, but like I said, I do need to have a mirror like right up to my face just to get like the best results. Also, I'm not a professional waxer, so don't do what I do, and I just do it however I can and however I want, so I'm not really focused on which direction to wax my eyebrows. I've just done it however works best for me, so that's what I'm gonna do. Got a few hairs. Also, that's glue on my nail. I just took off my press-ons. I also like to work in parts, so I'm a little slow. Anything that doesn't come off, I just pluck. Okay, so I cleaned my face, so now I'm gonna go in with my toner. Next thing, Anua Azelaic Acid. No. Oh gosh, I just got some here. Now some moisturizer. I'm back. I finished doing my brows. I also dermaplaned my face. That's why it's a little red in some places, but I already washed my face and put the products that I needed to put. Now I'm going to show you the brows. This is how they look. They're obviously not perfect, but I feel like this is fine. And I always like how they turn out whenever I do them. I feel like they're not too thin and they give me, I like the shape that I get. Obviously there's some like sparse areas over here that compared to this side, because I just have like less hairs growing in this area, but once I fill in my brows when I do my makeup, it'll look better. But yeah, this is how they turned out, and I like them. Tell me what you guys think. Okay, so these are the brows with makeup on. I think they turned out good for what it's worth. I think this is gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching.